On that note, let's start the show.
The topics we discuss are many.
No story too bold to talk about.
Strictly our own opinions.
But they are opinions from people like you.
Welcome to the NAKE'd podcast.
Shit. I don't have one. Sorry, guys. What up, guys? It's Keelan. Couldn't think of anything.
It's been a Monday. Give us some grace. It's your girl, NJ.
I'm just saying, this is a nice intro so far to DM Tech at Allen. And my chair goes all the way down.
I did like that. Shoot, I got distracted. Hey, who planted a bunch of plants today? It was Keelan.
It was Ethan.
Nice.
Oh, I was originally going to say something about the purple dinosaur. I'll save it for next week.
Yeah, so I got the purple dinosaur for Sylvie to have a cuddle buddy. And
Aww.
he hasn't warmed up to it just yet.
Damn.
He wasn't getting it.
Well, Shiner really wants it.
He does.
Give me a second.
Like,
guys.
Shiner has not wanted anything more than that purple dinosaur.
Ooh.
I bet if we pull
To be
Shiner's
fair-
Lammy out,
I was going to say, to be fair, that dinosaur is bigger than Sylvie at this moment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, just a little
Let's
bit.
go. I'm wearing pants, I swear. Sorry, guys.
That's rule number one.
You always wear pants during a stream.
I'm wearing pants.
I don't know if it's like the heat from the monitors, but he loves being near the monitors.
Probably the heat. I'm telling you, just get him a nice little heated blanket, put it back there, he'll stay there.
Right? Put a little heating pad under his bed and he'll never leave it.
Yeah.
So, you know what else Shiner also really, really wants?
This
The
Totodile.
missing words from Biden.
Oh.
Nice.
What?
Flawless.
Biden's missing words.
Flawless
was-
transition.
Flawless.
Yes. So what
Flawless.
was missing?
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
No. What was missing, Keelan?
Yeah.
She's
A
missing
few
her words.
Damn.
They did. They either cut off like the first half of what he was saying or the second half, or even a full like back and forth between him and the interviewer. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I did kind of read over a bit with the bolded words being the ones that were missing.
Yeah, well,
so-
he's just bumbling the whole time. Like, it made him appear more coherent with the edited version.
and that wasn't the issue on my end, right? Like, you could understand like time editing, right?
Mhm.
But
We do it.
some
Yeah.
of the things that they chose to edit kind of changed the context of what he was saying from, him talking to you reading it. That was where it was a little like, whoa, okay, that's a little, maybe even though it was bumbling and fumbling, maybe they shouldn't edit like the president's speeches after the speech.
Well, it wasn't a
mean-
speech; it was just an interview. But
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah.
But you always
Agreed.
start somewhere, right?
yeah. It's not like, it's funny because it kind of reminds me of Bush era, where people would kind of make fun of like how Bush would stumble over himself.
Mhm.
And it's the same thing with Biden. Not only did they edit a lot of maybe like context out of that interview, but I also read like just some of the things he said that just weren't fact. For example, talking about the whole Al-Qaeda thing and how the public perceived those images of the planes. He's like, oh, like that was like 5 days ago. Like it wasn't 5 days ago. It was like 3 days ago at the point of that interview. And on the other side of that, you have, we kind of have been preparing for this. Like they prepared the embassy. They had, they had instructed the embassy to destroy documents. And this is like a week before everything had happened. So they said that they had a contingency for every plan. That wasn't the case.
And I mean, so Biden himself, not that he's been president that long, but he's known of this process for 14 months. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because of his intelligence clearances, when he decided to run for president, he was made aware of a few items that were already in the works, right? So, information he need to build a platform. So he
Yeah.
had a total of about 14 months up to this point to plan and prepare. And that was a little bit why it's like, why did this go so bad so quickly?
Well, Norma and I were watching the John Oliver, right? Report about Afghanistan, and it's a combination of U.S. interest and Biden not really understanding what oh my god, not understanding exactly what he needed to do. I think that's what it ultimately fell to. And I mean,
I don't think so.
the agreement that was made with the Taliban stating that, they would not attack Afghanistan didn't include the government of Afghanistan. Like, that was the deal between the United States and the Taliban. If
But just
any,
like going back to President Biden himself, like he didn't really know exactly what was going on. Like he
Mhm.
knew the plan. Like it was like what last February where they had signed that deal with the Taliban and they had given like that May due date to get the forces out and then he
Uh,
extended it to August, right?
Mhm.
no, I believe the deal was signed in November. The deal was still signed when Trump was president because Biden
Yeah.
took January 20th. He took over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the deal was made in November, I believe. But yeah, the original date was May 1st. That was the deal that we made, even though it was a different president. I guess we still, made the deal.
Mhm.
And first off, we extended the deal without talking to anybody. We're just like, fuck it, we're just extend it. So what do you do? Expect these people to not retaliate? You just broke a deal with them. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of press coverage talking about how they were like working directly with the Taliban to like be out by that August date. But I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for the Afghan people. I feel bad for
Mhm.
all the military that was involved with this that had to see that. I mean, like one of those aircrafts carried over 800 people on it, and traffic control was like, "Wow, you got off the ground. Holy cow, good job!" Like that's extreme,
Mhm.
and I'm not happy with how it's being handled.
another really scary part is that they're not even going to guarantee getting everybody out.
Yeah.
Like at this moment right now, the way they're presenting their plan, because they won't tell anyone their full plan, is that they will be out by August 31st, no matter what.
Oh,
So if you're still there, you're there. Good luck.
so going back to what you said earlier, Ethan, the deal was cut in Qatar February 2020.
2020. Oh,
Yeah, it's February 2020. I'll be a resident fact checker today.
But even then, still, I mean, I mean, that makes it kind of worse, right?
Yeah.
Because at least before he had his hands were tied, it was
Mhm.
like this one, you signed the deal, bro. It's like you're the one that signed it. Why did you break the deal in the first place?
Oh no,
I
it's in
mean,
2020. 2020 was last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
so let's try.
Feel that.
It was Trump.
Yeah, because Mike Pompeo was saying that
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what I
like,
thought.
yeah,
Yeah. And Mike
it was Trump.
and Mike Pompeo was also we saw a clip of it in the John Oliver report where Mike Pompeo was saying, "Yeah, no, they're not going to attack anyone. They've promised they won't attack." And
They've
that was
already
it.
beheaded like
I
I don't know
mean,
if
the
that's
whole
against.
situation was dealt wrong, right? Like on
Mhm.
both ends. And but again, it's like that. How can I justify sending people in to kill these people that we lied to? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
we lied to everybody in the whole both sides because we told
Yeah,
them
we
we
did.
made this deal with him. Hey, if we cease fire, and things go smoothly, we'll be gone at this point.
Mhm.
And then we didn't do that. We promised the Afghani government we would back them, and we didn't do that. So it's like, why would anyone trust us at the moment?
Yeah, exactly. And now those people, like, it's not even like the Taliban, like, whatever. But the Afghan people themselves, like, they're just pawns in all this. Like, what about the women who are trying to come across like these women's rights movements that are there? Now they're targets and threatened, and their families are threatened. What
And they're like a
about
prime target.
exactly?
Yeah.
The Afghan
There will be
people are
bounties probably on these people's heads.
there already are.
Mhm.
There was, I don't know if it's a Twitch violation, but I won't say the exact word, but there was one of the army's interpreters was found unalived because his ties with the armed forces that we had there.
Yeah. They not even pretty. Ever since the deal was made, the Taliban have made 77 or 78 attacks.
Yeah.
Like,
Not to mention the weapons that they have. They have like I don't know how millions, if not billions, of weapons.
billions of dollars
So
worth of weapons.
so what the plan was, from what I can understand, what Biden's plan was that they trained 300,000 Afghani troops, right? The U.S. government gave them their weapons, their training, and it was all set up to where a small group of like United States commanders, right,
Mhm.
and maintenance crews could function over there with the backing of these 3,000 troops,
Mhm.
300,000 troops. Well, what we did was we just pulled all the military commanders and all the maintenance crews out first. That was our first thing, was the higher ups.
Mhm.
Of course.
And you lose command, it's like you cut the head off the snake dies. That easy.
Mhm.
So,
Like, I don't know, like I know a lot of military members and even like fellow streamers that or are veterans like have really strong opinions about it. So if you're listening or watching, you want to share your story, I would love to hear it. You know, drop it in Discord, drop it here in the chat. But this is a terrible situation and it was handled so poorly. So poorly.
that's like, I know a former ranger, right?
Mhm.
And he just did 20 years. He just retired 2 years ago. So he was there. He was through the army almost this whole thing. And he says, I I don't regret anything we did, and I don't regret seeing my brothers die for it. The only regret is that we abandoned those people in their time of need.
Yeah. That's exactly what we did. By pulling out, that is exactly what we did. And I remember the word I was trying to remember. It was
But see, I think pulling out was the issue. I think that kind of needed to happen,
Mhm.
but it needed also should have happened a lot slower. I think the original deal was made to be too fast. It was set for failure from the beginning.
Well, yeah,
But again,
it didn't include the Afghan
we
government.
well, yeah, but we built the Afghan government, right?
Mhm.
At that point when the deal was made, they were a placeholder for the U.S. while we were gone. That's what they were designed to be.
Yeah.
But again, like we tried to force democracy upon them, and I think last year there's roughly 40 million voting age Afghanis, and only 2 million voted in their election.
How can you have faith in the government? I mean, the reports that I saw is Sitcar, I think, is like a third party that they have there to report like truth findings to the higher ups. And they basically said, like, yeah, like, we're paying off these warlords or drug lords, to kind of hold a semblance of democracy. How are the Afghani people going to have trust in their government and actually think that their vote counts? Like, when we were doing that on the back end too, like we weren't helping in that situation, in my opinion. Like,
And that's why I think us pulling out was a good idea, but
I agree.
it should have been a up over a year process, which we kind of had that option, but because it came at the time we were transitioning our own government, it kind of got put on a back burner until the last minute where they're like, well, yeah, pull the generals out, whatever. And then bam, shit show.
Yeah, because Biden has no fucking responsibility. He believes that he has zero responsibility to help the people of Afghanistan.
That's his words.
Those were his words.
Verbatim.
Yeah, and they came from that same interview that he was missing 900 words.
Yeah. But in the same interview, he also said the buck stops with him, which you got to give him a little credit that he's at least ending the Afghanistan war. Like, it was an unsanctioned war in the first place. It should have never gone this long. Even though we probably created this huge vacuum and we destabilized the region for doing what we did. But at the same time, I mean, don't fuck with America, right?
And you've got to let countries handle their own problems. Either they get fed up with it and they fight back, or they get squashed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
we can only lend so much aid.
I get what you're saying, and I agree. Like, we are long term, we should not have been there, like, at all. But we didn't really accomplish what we had set out to do anyway. But helping them build a democracy, all the money that was spent there, and those people we turned our backs on. Like, they trusted us, and as a world power, I think we should be embarrassed.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we were paying the soldiers wages. So, like, those 300,000 Afghani soldiers, the U.S. was paying their wages. The government, the U.S. was paying a lot of the wages just to help get it going, because when you're building something like that, they can't just start collecting tax revenue, like it takes time to. So that's where it comes back to the nation building, right? If the Afghani people had come to the U.S. and say, hey, can y'all please help us build our country, versus us flying in with the planes and just kind of kicking the door open and said democracy, right?
The American way.
It could, that's just the two ways it could have gone. And we were there to complete a mission, and we stayed to build a nation. And I don't think all parties wanted that at the time.
Well, in those areas, they just became war zones. And the U.S. definitely sees war as a profitable endeavor, which is frustrating.
Warmongers, we've always been.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the contracted companies. Yeah, look at all the contracted companies
that made more in debt than ever. I don't know if we are, but it feels like it.
No. Look at all.
Are you saying, Alan?
Thank you. Look at all the companies that made money that are based in the United States from this effort. Like, every fucking weapons contractor, like, they're the ones that won the war.
Yeah.
So that's one of the issues with our economy, is that our biggest source of revenue is weapon sales in war. Like, that's how the U.S. makes most of its money. So it's like Stark Industries, right? To put an Iron Man reference.
Question: the U.S. making its money, or politicians and
the U.S. itself?
The U.S.
So,
itself.
like, right now, we just sold a bunch of shit to Taiwan, the U.S. government. We sell stuff to Saudi Arabia. We sell the high-tech military equipment to other governments around the world. But no one bats an eye because it's a government to government sell, right? So our biggest money import is weapons. So how do you transition that? We have to come up with something else.
Yeah.
Because every time there's a world war is when the U.S. can make money. That's what happened. World War I, World War II. That's how we got out of debt for that time. The New Deal itself was funded off the profits from World War II.
Okay. I enjoyed it. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my gosh, our little one totally cried like in the first episode.
Like halfway through.
Just
I'll
so
give
you
a
know, the
spoiler,
show is called He-Man. Let He-Man be the center of the show. That's all I ask.
What if he comes
And Ethan
back?
steps off his soapbox.
Is we going about Harley Quinn now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Harley, what about Harley
Okay.
Quinn?
So no, even like Harley Quinn. So like the episode we watched before this, Harley Quinn was not in a single frame of the episode.
The Batman episode?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
So
Puzzle.
intense.
I love the Riddler. He's like running a little hamster wheel, getting super fucking fit.
Hey Spartan, how goes it?
Byron! What's up, buddy?
So my thing with Harley Quinn, especially throughout the whole first season, is so we know Kaylee. How the fuck do you pronounce her
Kuko.
last name?
Kuko.
Kuko?
Yeah.
Kaylee Kuko is voicing Harley, and I noticed my biggest pet peeve was she would go in and out of her Boston accent. So when she had the Boston accent going, it was great. I was immersed. Everything was going good. But as
Mhm.
soon as she came out of it, I was like, oh, it's Kaylee again. I don't see Harley anymore. And so I'm hoping
Wow.
the second season will change that a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know.
It gets better.
But
Mm,
I wish she worked on her accent a little bit more.
I would agree with that. I didn't notice that, but I'm not like I haven't really watched a lot of DC, and I liked Harley Quinn for what it was. But I think if I were to really like watch this animated series and really hear that accent, kind of like what we saw in like Birds of Prey or whatever, I think I think I would probably feel the same.
Or like in the
But
art
I don't-
series.
When Harley Quinn talked, she just sounded like Marky Mark. Okay.
I don't. Okay.
It's what's his nuts from Ted, right?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
I forget.
That-
Ooh, pizza sounds good, Spartan.
Nice. Ooh, Monday Night Raw. I don't know. I don't even know why I did the
Wait,
growl.
Your pizza's
Sorry.
cooked, right?
Your Monday nights are all your pizza's crispy. All right. Well, on that note, what do we got going on this week, guys? Circle jerks.
we
We're gonna circle up and we're gonna play some video games.
yeah.
What are you guys gonna play?
We're gonna play some Mario Kart with a previous guest, Lost Fables.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
Jay,
gonna
you
be
gonna
so fun
join
to
or
watch.
what?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
I had to think about my Wednesday night schedule for a moment.
I'm excited. We'll have to promote the shit out of that. Get a bunch of people in.
Yeah.
Barton, you want to play tomorrow
Spartan,
night?
Spartan, you want to play Mario Kart?
Wednesday.
Wednesday
Seven-
night.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. It's wishful thinking. Sorry, guys.
We have
Oh.
D&D tomorrow.
Yeah.
We do have D&D tomorrow.
D&D.
Oh, I do have an update on Wednesday. We may have to do it later, but I'll talk to you after the stream.
Just as long as it's before 9, because that's my bedtime. I go to bed at 9.
Yeah. Of course. It'll be before 9.
It's one of those, as long as we start before 9, we're good.
8:58. We start at 8:58.
No, not Spartan. Fable said that he can't start at 7, but he can start at 8. His time.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it doesn't like
Our time, I
well,
mean.
so my internet doesn't really let me play online games and stream and record all at the same time.
Mhm.
So I can play my Switch from everywhere, so we're good.
Yeah.
I can lay in bed and play Switch. It's good.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all should be like, Crazy, why haven't you started?
Crazy. You're still at the starting line. Crazy. We have one round left. Wake up. We can't keep going without you. Got to finish the race.
Oh god, yes. All right, you heard it here, Spartan. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central.
So
Yes.
are we gonna play D&D Saturday without Kiwi Head?
Because
I could really use some more stuff.
if you guys want to, sure. I was gonna ask y'all
It's-
after the stream.
it's so
do you
easy.
guys? Mhm.
I don't know if he's watching, but it's so easy to rob him when he's not there.
I'm gonna
need-
clip this.
I'm gonna need you to roll deception.
Do it.
So
Ah,
I'll be streaming. I'll be streaming Friday. I recently came across a game that fell off a truck. It's something about a Skyward Sword that I'm playing this week. So I haven't played it yet. I've been itching to play it. I want to play it on stream, so I'm gonna stream it on Friday. Are you streaming? No, I'm sorry. You're streaming Sunday, right, Puzzled?
Yeah, so I talked to Catalyst, and between my new work schedule and school schedule, we're thinking about moving Final Fantasy Thursdays to Final Fantasy Fridays. I know, she looks adorable.
Meow.
who does?
Artemis.
Aw.
It would be at the normal times that I would do on Thursdays, which was 4 to 7. So that we'd be able to raid Peach. But that probably won't start not this week or the next week. So it'll probably be in about 2 weeks that we can get back to a 2-day streaming schedule.
Cool.
Otherwise, I'm
Nice.
still here Sunday mornings, and then not this Saturday, but next Saturday we'll have our Discord exclusive D&D Dynamite.
Yay!
Woo!
I missed it. It's been a month.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
been a
I'm
while.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Life happens. Cage Matic had a baby. What would have been D&D day?
Yeah.
I'm so
True.
excited for him.
Okay. I got this, Peach. Sorry, I was figuring it all out.
What you got?
I did roll a nat 20 though,
Ooh.
and you can see I rolled it in Discord.
Hold on. Let me
It's
confirm.
in my Discord.
It's in your just kidding. Fuck, he rolled a 20. Yeah, rob him blind. No, don't
I'm
rob
gonna
him
take
blind.
the other Gemini sword.
No. Maybe. I'm gonna have to figure something out because I mean the next portion that we're gonna do is like heavy story and heavy role playing and heavy action, so
Yeah, he kind of has to be there.
I mean
So I
I'll
figured
figure
out how to
something
roll
out.
deception in Discord, and
Mhm.
I did roll a 22, so or 20. Also,
30.
I should say.
he did. Hold on. Oh, damn it, I can't roll for anything in that Discord.
All you had to do is upload a character sheet, guy.
Alright, bet.
Roasted. Sunday afternoon, Peach will be streaming at 3:30, but at 3:00, you can catch Puzzled and I in the Her discussion channel. We're going to be talking about the next 2 books of Shadow and Bone. And yeah, we have not yet announced our book for September, but we will be announcing it Sunday. So if you want to see what book we're going to come on in. Even if you haven't read Shadow and Bone, we'd still love to have you there.
I'm really excited. Actually finished the second book on our way back from out of town. And so I started the third book. Where are you at? Can I ask?
Oh no, I'm in the same spot, girl.
Oh,
I got
and
an iPad and I've been drawing on that this
Yeah,
weekend.
she did not look up from her iPad all weekend on the drive.
I was pushing, and I didn't realize, but I accidentally lied about where I was in the book. They hadn't arrived to the Little Palace or the Grand Palace yet. They were still traveling. I think they had gotten to like one of the Duke's places, and so yeah,
It's
got
a
some good-
twist.
There's definitely some twists in it. You definitely see some power moves, which is hella awesome. So I'm excited to I'm excited to read the rest of it this week.
Me too. I'll have to message you. Hey Spartan, last week you gave us a name to raid, and I had it on a post-it note, but I don't know where that post-it note went. If you're still here. And if they're online.
I would say if y'all are open to anybody, I can say we can do Perez. He will be doing his Nuzlocke tournament tomorrow.
Ooh, that's right. Also, I think the rolls in your Discord are buggy because I just rolled the 20 plus 5 and I got a 25.
I mean, I'm loving these checks.
I mean,
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to check Insight.
it's a bot, so there's not much I can do it.
Dirty 20.
Hey, I would love to roll with that bot in the Discord any day.
Have you get super detailed into your dice yet? Your
Not
visual
yet.
dice?
I can't get back into the session because I have my notes and I pasted them in my character channel. But like when the session ended, I couldn't save them, and when I reloaded, I was kicked out, so I couldn't save them.
Oh. Well, if you ever need me, because I got to start the server. So just let me know and I can start the server.
Okay.
Yeah, the journals seem to be one of those where we'll have to like type it outside of and then copy paste and save like super quick.
Like, no, you can
sure.
drop it in Discord. I mean, that's like the purpose of Discord. So 24-hour D&D, guys. We got this.
Soon. We'll have rotating characters.
Oh my.
No, like it's pretty much how the Discord is set up. That's why everyone has their character sheets in Discord and the campaign. So you can pretty much play D&D whenever, wherever.
Mhm.
I really like how we traveled to Kepler's observatory. I thought that was really cool to do. Like how we rolled for that.
Style.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've been watching a lot of videos, just like little home brew things people do like that, and it's kind of cool. Like
That's
this one,
really
so on NADPod, they did a 2-shot with a guest DM, and so DM Jasper, his home brew is that if you miss a spell, then you have to roll, or he rolls a d6. If you pass, something good can happen. So like even if you say like, oh, I was trying to heal you and I missed the spell cast and it just kind of went wild and hit this person, or something bad can happen. And like Beverly got turned into like a kangaroo, right? So like
My
polymorph
God.
went bad and
Oh,
he got
God.
turned into a kangaroo kind of thing.
Fuck.
That's
So-
hilarious.
I need to go and finish that
Yeah.
one.
I love that. It's really creative. Really fun. All right, so it looks like we're rating Prez of the castle. He's doing his Nuzlocke with Shady, right?
Yeah.
80 Joker tomorrow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exciting.
Tuesdays and
So-
Wednesdays.
We're hoping that Prez gets his first win. So if you go over there, wish him good luck tomorrow. He is 0 for 3 in Nuzlocke challenges. So
I'm
hopefully
gonna
he can tackle.
I'm gonna
the
be
big
supporting
guy.
the fuck out of him this time round. I've been against him the last few. I need to support this guy now. Chill fucking dude, I'll tell you that. Anyway, guys. Shout out to our producer of the week.
He's a me.
It's NJ.
If you'd like to edit
No.
this week.
Yeah, you're supposed to say no. It is NJ.
Oh.
Sorry, I missed my cue.
No, it's NJ. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you guys. Love y'all.
Bye.